Good evening, everyone. My name is Daniel, and I'd like to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about ESG investing. Briefly, ESG stands for Environmental, Social, and Governance. It is a socially responsible investment strategy which involves investing in companies who commit to certain operating standards that result in positive impact to both society and the environment. We should be able to contribute to our children's financial future and societal well-being at the same time. Investors and investment managers have always had one goal: building or managing wealth. However, since global issues such as climate change and social, gender, and economic inequalities have become more into focus, that dynamic must change. ESG investing will become an important asset management tool because historically global demand for it has continued to rise. Professional fund manager participation has continued to grow, and returns are beginning to rise beyond investor expectations. Research has shown that worldwide, ESG investments had grown to approximately $21 trillion over a 3-year period. They account for about 20% of assets held under professional management in the United States. And research also indicates that 57% of ESG funds ranked in the top half of their categories over the 3 years ending in 2018. Now, based upon the vast amount of research conducted over the years, the demand for socially responsible investing has grown tremendously. In turn, investment managers and others with responsibility to investors and shareholders have begun to acknowledge ESG as an important part of their overall strategy. And lastly, there is mounting evidence that indicates returns are starting to grow beyond investor expectations. Bottom line, the demand for change will always drive change. The continued demand for social responsibility will provide for both our children's financial and societal well-being for future years to come. Thinking back, two of the most important things I've learned during the past 7 weeks of research and writing are, first, the importance of citing credible sources, making sure that I evaluate them for authority, relevance, and currency. Without those elements, any argument or stance I take, citing them as evidence, loses credibility. Second, the importance of correctly citing sources. I've learned that failing to cite a source is stealing someone else's work and passing it off as my own. That's plagiarism, and that violates Excelsier's academic integrity policy. I plan to apply these lessons by utilizing tools such as the Excelsior OWL to assist me in writing and research for all future coursework. I will also use the source evaluation methods I've learned in my everyday information gathering. I'm positive that it will definitely help me navigate my social media newsfeed. With that, I bid you all a good night. Thank you.